Okay, y'all. So this style definitely ate down and I loved it. And I did it for this fashion show that I went to, but it was fairly easy. Come with me. So first of all, we got a fresh washed hair. At that time my hair was like really short and broken off because all I wore was braids. And being a stylist, sometimes we can neglect our own hair. I ain't even gonna stunt. So yeah, it needed some work done. But right now we blow drying with the paddle brush blow dryer. And I absolutely love this. I bought this thing like some years ago from Sally's, and it's just been my lifesaver ever since. I probably need to replace it because it don't like do what it did in the beginning when I first bought it. I was still in hair school at that time, but yeah, whatever. It got the job done. So first of all, I section my hair so I can iron it out because as you've seen in the video, like in the first picture of the style, I have like three ponytails. Two are gonna be on the side and then one main one in the back. And so I just use my hot tools, flat iron. And y'all know you got to get close to that scalp. If you don't feel that steam on your scalp, baby, you ain't pressing the hair out right. And you see, like, all of that in the back was broken off. But I'm still determined to, like, do this hairstyle. So I went back on it. Ugh, too many dang on times. I see that now. Just know when I press my daughter's hair out and when I do my client's hair, I only do one pass because, you know, I know that you tripling up on the heat that you putting on the shaft. But yeah, move on. So I done ironed out the hair, y'all. Now I'm looking in this little bitty mirror, probably in the big mirror. I never really look at the back of my hair when I'm doing it. I've been doing my hair for years, like since I'm 15. I was 15. And I just already kind of know the makeup and the structure of my head. So I just think about where I want the parts at. And of course, I'll go in the bathroom and just confirm that they straight. But for the most part, I can just like kind of look up as y'all see. So I'm parting it into two parts in the front just to cut off halfway down. What is it? Horizontally. I had to think about that. Horizontally over my head. And I'm going to make those two halves into three. Because, you know, I'm going to cut it off into three ponytails. So y'all can just watch while I perfect this part. And at the end, when y'all see the hair, I messed up and pulled some hair into the ponytail anyways. But anywho, I don't really care. I like my hair. It's always fire when I do it. And I be saving them coins, y'all. I rarely go get my hair done by anybody else. Like, I really don't. I have one stylist that is my go-to girl. And she do my braids if I don't be want to do my own braids. But besides that, I've been doing my own hair ever since I can remember. So we are just making sure the pots are straight. And I'm assuming that's straight enough because I'm about to pin it back up. So yeah, the parts are straight. As straight as I'm going to get them. Boom. There you go. Y'all check it out. So I didn't video me slicking them into a ponytail. I was looking for the footage. I probably did not because I ran out of storage. These damn phones you record on your phone, yes, but then you lose storage. So yeah. So I slicked my ponytails into two little pigtails, and now I'm about to slick this hair up at the top into the back ponytail. I like to use the Got to Be Freeze, but I actually have just started using the Eben lace glue. I know I said lace glue, but it's all fun if you just wash it out. You wash that shit out. Now, it can break your hair out if you use it too much, so that's why I kind of slowed down on using it. But for sure, That got to be freeze and a little bit of hair wax is going to get you where you need to be, okay? I normally use my hot comb, but I'm assuming I didn't feel like doing that this time. So, boom. That's what you're going to see me doing right here is hot. Oh, yeah, I did use the hot comb. Ha! So, boom, there y'all do. I just used the back of it to kind of like slick the flyaways down. And as you see, that's all I did was hot comb, slick it back. Hot comb. Got to be freeze, wax. I think I'm using the Murray's Edge Wax, if that's what it's called. Then I put the I got to be freeze on there, and I comb it through to make sure that it's nice and slicked down. And I blow dry, boom, in place. Seal that in place with the blow dryer. And that's really all you're doing until you finish all your little bit of hair that you got. And boom, there we go. We got them into the 3 ponytails. Now, just pay attention because I know I didn't record me. This is the only other step that I think I recorded as far as like doing the hair. It's not really a tutorial. I'm just telling you how I did this style. That I saw a young lady on YouTube do, and I was like, oh my gosh, yes, that is so fire. I want to try that. And I really did. I think essentially I could have put more braiding hair in this ponytail on the side in this braid, but this is my first time doing it in trial and error, and I only had like 52-inch braiding hair. So you see, I had to cut it, and I didn't feel like stretching it to where they like was all even and you don't see that blunt cut. I just went ahead and braided it. I really didn't care. So what you're gonna do is keep on adding the hair in as thick as you want the braid to be, or really just essentially covering up your hair, like, because you're gonna butterfly that braid out and you don't want your hair to be coming out of the braid. Which mine did, but I think it kind of made it a lot more like realistic, and it was really cute. It's just more of the aesthetic look of the butterfly flare out. Fishtail, butterfly, whatever, butterfly braid, whatever you prefer to call it. What I called this style was the butterfly braid out. So I'm just, braiding it down, as you're going to see. I think I stopped adding hair at that point. I probably could have still put more hair in there, but I don't think I really wanted it to look like all braid and hair braid. I wanted it to look like it was like my actual hair coming out my scalp somewhat. So yeah, I clamped that. You can use a rubber band or a clamp. And then I used medium tension. It wasn't like super loose, and I didn't make it super tight because I knew that that's what I wanted to do, was like essentially flare it out, fluff it out with a butterfly effect. And so this is what you see me doing. Now, going back to that first video, I kind of, when I flipped the hair over, so I'm not going to show that whole part, everything I did, but once I fluffed this out to my liking on how much I wanted it to be, it had a little flyaways, it was straight a little bit, but I flipped it over, like inverted it into the other braid, and I just pinned it, safety pinned in, and I did the other side like that too. So then, once they was all like bobby pinned and safety pinned in, I kind of fluffed it out more just to give it a fuller effect in the front. But it was really fun doing this style, y'all, nonetheless. And I did not record me doing the back of it, but I'm sorry. This is how it came out. I hope my explanation of it was pretty clear. I did a butterfly braid in the back and I loved it, y'all. It was fire. Had to throw my lashes on, got them edges together, and yeah, that's basically it. If you try this style, let me know. And love you.